Now, I know people say, "Oh yeah, Europe, it's so easy. They're built in the medieval ages. They're built well before the vehicle. How can you compare that to a North American city?" Well, you know what? This street here, Enpak, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly, Anspach Boulevard or something like that. Until 2 years ago, this was just a main thoroughfare through the heart of the city. Lots of cars went through here. It's not a place I would be standing. And they transformed that. They took out the cars. They planted trees, and now it looks like a main square that's been here forever. This street continues on really far that way, and really far that way, and it's just people walking, people strolling, shopping, going to cafes, going to restaurants. Just enjoying their city, enjoying life, enjoying being tourists, and enjoying being tourists in their own city, living in the downtown because it's quiet and livable. All you hear is the sound of people talking and maybe some laughing, and maybe from time to time you'll hear a bit of music. There is a band just leaving over there. They were set up. They were hello. People walking by, people waving, people being social. It's world-class cities. That's if you're not familiar with world-class cities, do a bit of travel. Stop talking about Toronto being a world-class city or wanting to be a world-class city. If you don't know what it takes, understand what it takes. Travel or listen to those who have and who know what it takes. And it's not actually rocket science. There's two things. You get the cars out of the city. Cars ruin cities. That's the first principle. And you prioritize for people on bikes and neighborhood forms of transportation. Bikes, scooters even. People talk about, let me just go back here. People, of course, in Toronto talk about scooters and how horrible they are. Whatever. They're a lot of fun, and people love to ride them, and they're neighborhood forms of transportation. So, blocking the sidewalks. When your streets are huge, and their sidewalks are huge because there's no cars taking up all the space, you've got room for everything, even for scooters. So. I don't know. It's pretty frustrating, to be honest with you. As a lover of cities, as a person who loves to travel to some of the best cities in the world, and just enjoy them, and knowing what Toronto could be, the potential that it has, we have so much going for us. But until we get this one thing figured out, cars ruin cities. That's it. That's the thing. So. Get some courage and elect leaders who understand that. Maybe some leaders who have actually traveled the world a little bit, and who have been to some actual world-class cities, and who knows what it takes to build.